Again, we're going to be putting together this walk-in chicken coop today. Then we'll pick it up somehow and move it where it needs to go. Probably with this tractor right here, we'll probably get under it, ratchet strap it to it, pick it up and take it where it needs to go. But we'll show you that too. So what it is, cut the edges around. We're going to pick it open. Just pick it up. Set her on a New Holland there. Maybe. And then we'll start taking these panels out, stacking them up around so we can start our process. So here's the instructions after digging through that whole carton over there. Here's the whole deal. So what we got is a few steps. They say electric screwdriver or a handheld screwdriver is all you need to put this together. We shall see. There's a list of parts, a picture of all the parts and the names, which we think we've got everything. And then here's all the steps we're going to go through right there. So it says simply 12 steps to put this together. So we'll get started with step number 1, which is connect the roosting area middle above panel 3 and roosting area middle down panel 4 and roosting left panel 1 using screws A and B. Alright, so all of our hardware is in this bag right here. We've assembled or at least got it halfway set up here. And what we're going to do is dump all these onto the gator so we can at least get to them. Don't care about the tie downs right now. So I think I can throw all that stuff over there because that's definitely later. And then these should all have markings on them or numbers on them. That's D. That's C. These are B. These are A's. So these are the ones we're going to need right here. So we'll get that ready. Let me go find my cordless drill. Alright, so we got 4 screws. Actually, 2 screws are going to go in here. And the reason why I'm going to put these in first is so, hold that up straight, son, is so that it'll hold this together. You need to be able to get this one in there. Right there. Right there. Okay. And then this one right here will go right there. And what we'll do is we'll snug those down pretty tight. Not quite snug yet, or not quite all the way. But what they'll do is that'll give us a base to hold the top part on. So that should hold up. Now we need A's for the top part. That's these screws right here. These are the A's. They're a little shorter, I guess, or a different size. We need 4 of them, and we need panel 3. So which one's 3? The other side. It's got to look like an A. It's that one right there. Okay, and then I assume we got to know which side's on the outside, so hang on for a second here. That's probably the inside facing me.
Yep. You need me to flip it?
Yep, we need to flip it around. Alright, so this is going to go on here like so. Doesn't have to be perfect yet because we're going to put the bolts up through the bottom, and they go right here and right there. Okay, I'm going to have to lay down for this, I guess. I didn't want to have to do that, but once I get one started like that, the other ones we should be able to kind of finagle. All right, there's that one. This is definitely a two-person deal. Could not put this together by yourself. Another one down here somewhere. All right, just about like that. Get all those screwed in and come back and put these two B's in right here, maybe up on top, so that you have everything connected. This goes like this right here. All right, so now we should be able to zip all these down. And we'll come under here and we'll stick all these in. Just like that. Panel 2, the latch is on the outside. Little supports are on the inside. It overlaps just like the other one. I'm going to start with this top one up here. Get it kind of started. Then I'll finger put in all of these to get them into the metal like so. These top ones don't like to screw in very well. The bottom ones do a lot better job. 4B screws. Again, there we go. That's that section. So 18 is this big long I-beam looking one. So if you look at it, it looks like that. Right there. Right there. And then a short 19. These go right here. There's notches in the pins in the thing, so these two pins go right here. Probably should get some wood glue and put in here.
Would you like me to find you some?
Yeah, there's some inside. No, it's inside. I took it inside so it wouldn't.
Inside.
The house, somewhere. So, to put 19 in, it's the one that goes in here. There's a little hole there, and there's a hole in here. So, what we'll have to do is put that guy there, take this guy loose here, put it there, and then put these guys, line them up so that it's in the hole. Doesn't seem like that's in the hole there. There, and there, like that. That doesn't seem like that's going down in there like it should. It's almost as if that hole needs to be routed out a little bit more. There we go. Just needed a little motivation, that's all. Then we need our handy dandy drill, because it needs to go. That's the pin. Where's the hole for this? Go right above it. I didn't think so. I don't know if those holes are the right ones, but... Alright, that's attached. Alright, So panel 6 goes on the far side here. That goes right here. So hey, watch yourself, son. I can't see. That one goes in there. And this one, I don't want to tighten them until I put the other side in. That one right there. Then come over here. Put this right here. Put this one right here. Tighten it. Go all the way till it. Now you got to be straight on it. Straight. Straight. Lower the head down. It's not straight. There you go. Now push. You always want to drive a screw. You don't want to be like this. You want to be straight. Alright. That's on. Now, you know, they're going to make that very difficult.
You got the outside, that's good.
Yeah, we might have wanted to flip that around just to make it easier on ourselves, but so you may do yourself a favor if it's yours, build and put these on the outside versus the inside. Go up, set it up on there. So we gotta figure out where the pick up just a skosh. No, I didn't get it. We shouldn't have. Put those screws in tight yet. We may have to take the sides loose. Yep. What we're gonna do is undo a little bit of work. So I got a little bit of room to wiggle. I don't have enough room to wiggle. So we're gonna, don't put these tight. That'll allow us to rock that panel a little bit so we can get it where we need it. Maybe. Much nicer. Let's take this one backwards. Ah, fell out. Oh, you're a piece of junk. That ain't good. Freaking junk. Why do they don't use nuts? I don't know. Stripped. Stripped. Hopefully we got an extra. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we do not. No extra screws either, so that'll be a pain in the butt when I get to it. I'll have to find a nut and fix that. Nope. Now, need some bees for the side. There should be one here. And one right here. And then one over here. And one over here. Of course, this one doesn't want to go in. Looks like it needs to be pushed in. There we go. All right. All right, we got half a coop. 20 goes this way. See those things sticking up? Slides right back in there like that right there. Well, it's supposed to slide back in there just like that right there. There we go, just like that. Then these triangle pieces, they go in here just like that. One side must be a little bit longer than the other side. That's that. And then 21 or 22. There should be two 22s. Foraging bars. They go across here like this, right there, and like that right there. That's their roosting bars, if you will. Okay, so that's done. Step 6, put these together. You slide the unit in, you open your man door so you can get in, and then all of these kind of go right in here, like so. My garage floor is not exactly level, so this will be does have a little slope, so the water runs, wash the tractor and stuff. Runs into the drain, but we're close getting all these put into their respective spots. Okay, that side's done. We'll go ahead and somehow that went on the inside. Oh, because this is, the door's open so you can get on the inside here. Gotta walk around the unit so I can get to these, which are on this side over here. I didn't screw that side tight yet because that way I could finagle it left and right a little bit, up and down if I need to. But these are going in pretty good. So there, and then you just put these right here. Back around. Yeah, my shop's a mess. You can see that in the background. This one's a little easier because you can get the drill right behind it. And there you go. That's that step. So now we got to put this guy in 23, and that goes 23. Doesn't really give you a good picture of that. 24's in the back. 23 angled. Not so sure. We've tried to figure this out. We found out where
17 and 19.
17 goes right here. We might not be able to put this in there with the gator. We'll see. Might just have enough room. So they go on the bottom. And 23 will screw in right here. There's little brackets that they screw into right there and right there. So 23 will use a G screw, really short little guy, and just goes in here just to hold it. That's all. Split it like it shouldn't have. Not a big fan of this lumber. Well, that one has a pre-drilled on that side, but not on this side. That's pretty sad. Maybe they only needed you to put it in on one side. Probably should have read those in directions. But too late now. I might. Very poor design of this guy. I don't think that's even going to reach. That's not even going to reach. I'm just going to go with the one that's in there. I mean, it ain't going to fall out, so that's what I'm going to do. If we need to, I'll put a longer one in there later. All right, that's the G's. All right, so we're on to the roof. Installation of the roof. We need 15 install roofs 11, 12, 14, 13, and 14 align with the wooden tensions using screws C and E and I. And there's a bunch of them that got to go in different spots, so we'll figure that out and get back to you. So it'd be nice if they would actually mark these a little better. They're not marked very well. These are the C's, these long ones. C's. And E's are right here. You can see that right there. So we'll get these guys. So I need a couple. 1, 2. 2 E's. They go on the end of the roof. Right here. They are pre-drilled, which is nice. It would be nice if they used rubbered screws versus these so that they didn't leak or rot out. C, I need, looks like at least 2. Yes, 2 in the C's. So C's are the long ones. And 2 long screws. These are C's. And we're going to do this for all the other panels. So all the other panels, same thing. They'll go on the tabs. There's holes in there for that. And then you screw in the 4 screws. That makes a pretty tight and secure little roof. And we're going to do that times.
You got, man.
Yep. So this takes E's on this side. This one's in as well. Looks like we're down good. Yep, we're in the holes. So we'll stick these right here. Zip and zip, and just like that, we have a roof on that part of it. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other ones. We got to put the longer ones on now. Stick that on. You need 2 C's. They go in the pre-drills right here. There we go. And we need 2 E's. You got it the right way?
Yeah, you got it.
All right. It's gotta go that way some, dude. That can't be the right way. No, you got it upside down.
So,
Goes this way right there.
I thought that.
See this little notch that's in the top?
Yeah, I didn't see it till now.
Yeah, those notches. Put it up on top. It's gotta go your way a little bit. There, right. Right there, right there. Those in? Oh, I'll come look here in a second. Let me put these 2 E's in. Maybe I'll put these 2 E's in. Can't get them out. Take these C's with us as well.
Hold on. It's just that one right up there.
Well, let me go in there and take a peek. But here, hold these E's. We'll go in and take a peek and see why we're having such a problem with that one. Leave it to 1 to be a problem. Looks like that one right there is in. That one right there just needs to push down on it now, son. It won't go any further down than that. Is it way up? It's not way up, is it? Not happy about that split right there. But it is what it is. I'm not worried.
You can trust all best friend Phil Swift with flex soup on it.
I might have to spray a little flex seal on that before it's over, but it'll be all right. We'll get it put together. Overall, I'm not rating this very. See? Split it that one too. Should not have split. It's pre-drilled. But I'm not rating the materials an A+ on this. I'm going to say about a B, if you're asking my overall opinion. All right, so that's the roof. All right, now we put the tops on. Anyway, all the way down through here in these pre-drilled holes. Then we'll come back for 27, because we may have to use a little bit longer screws for that. other side.
Pretty certain.
It's not bad. The materials could be a little better.
Couldn't they always?
Well, they went cheap on some things they shouldn't have.
Plus it's made in China, so
I know. Alright.
There's that. It is Chinese made, not American made. So there's that little problem. Read and see what size screws 27 takes.
27 takes, install the roof cap 26 times 2 pieces and roof cap 27 using screws G. Fix the thin steel ring on the cross piece of chicken house and tighten it. Then knock the classic pegs J times 8 pieces into ground.
Yeah.
Come here, give me knuckles, dude. Hey, seriously. Seriously, give me knuckles.
I don't have enough G screws in that punch. So.
For all those teachers who told me you wouldn't be able to read like that. Seriously.
I can't read.
Where's the rest of the screws? Gotta be another pouch. Yep, there's 2 patches. Use G's for this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 27 and 26s get G. These. So we put this over the gap right there. And then this just kind of here. It's just more for weather protection than anything. Don't need to go too heavy. These 26s go like that over those gaps.
I need his address because I have a card for them. Well, mailing address, okay. Make sure you brush your teeth tonight, okay? 'Cause I can smell. No.
Alright, that's this side. Do this without spilling these. We'll go to the other side. Gotta put these 2 down here. Real easy on this because these will split. Right before it did. That makes me feel a little bit better about that. The split boards then. We got something on top. Then I square it back up because down here just to where it pulls it snug. Just like that. Just like that, the coop is done. That's what it looks like. Got a little set of bars out here. Some bars in there. As you can see, testing boxes, pull out trays. I did not put the ladder on because I'll do that after I move it to its final location. Pretty nice area for them to forage in.
I don't want someone throwing away.
The only other thing left to do would be to loop these around the posts and lock them with whatever locking mechanism they're supposed to have.
Yep.
I think they're supposed to have a lock on them, and this one doesn't. So that's awesome. One's already busted. But they should loop
What is it?
and lock together in there.
What are they for?